Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to our YouTube channel Abid Financials. Our topic is Section 4 of Advanced QuickBooks Online Proadvisor Certification Exam. I am Abid Hussain Malik, your trainer, CPA, top rated plus freelancer, QuickBooks advisors, and I have 10 years of experience with more than 300 clients based in the USA, UK, Canada, Australia. Please read these study tips, these exam tips before taking your exam. These are very important. You may visit my website or YouTube channel or contact me at these emails for any query. I shall respond on a urgent basis if you message me on the WhatsApp number. Let's start our topic today, that is Section 4. Review Franny Food Emporium case study. This is a whole study. These are the sales, retail sales, and the question is, when setting up the retail sales taxes, taxable product, service, item, income account field, which account should be selected? The correct answer is sales of product, income. This is the next question on denominational worship of America needs to be allocate the utilities to different funds that are set up a class. They also have set up a class name to be allocated the service item that goes to utilities expense. How do you recommend they use a clearing account to allocate the utilities? Correct answer is last one, that is by posting expenditure using utilities item and to be allocated class. At the month end, they should use a $0 expense and allocate total utilities for the month to the funds or positive number, and to be allocated class as a negative number using the utility items. Next question is, Brittany Baskets has informed you that one of its customer has bounced a check. The bank indicate check was returned for insufficient fund. Bank is charging $35 return check fee and she is going to charge to the customer. Based on training, what's one of the steps Brittany should take? Correct answer is create an invoice using a bounce check and bounce check fee item. When recording a failed payment, why do you need to deselect original invoice and original receive payment transaction? Correct answer is reset the aging of the original invoice. Which of these methods for recording and tracking the customer retainers is in accordance with generally accepted accounting principle? Correct answer is using an unread income liability account using prepaid expense asset. Correct answer is using an unearned income liability account. Chen at Chen Automated purchases much of its stock for overseas. Upon review, how would you recommend the prepayment be recorded? Correct answer is set up a vendor prepayment account and post the initial payment against the same account. A client need to allocate utilities to different funds that are set up as a class. They also have set up class name to be allocated. How do you recommend they allocate the utilities? Correct answer is by posting expenditure to utility expense and to be allocated class. Month end, they should be $0 and allocate total utilities for the month end funds as a positive number to the allocated classes as negative number using the utilities. Client using payroll services that does not integrate with the QuickBooks every month. They need to allocate previously recorded wages to the multiple jobs, some of which need to be billed to the customer. What is most efficient way to do this? By QuickBooks Online. Correct answer is create vendor bill with multiple line items to wage expense account, assigning the customer and marking it as billable. How do you record a sale tax payment in QuickBooks Online? Correct answer, taxes, sale tax will return. Select link for state website, enter adjustment if needed, into payment date, record payment. Correct. 6 months ago, client purchased a various type of product in bulk and expensed them. This part of it through the completing multiple projects has calculated 1200 of materials have been used. The cost is to be split evenly over 3 jobs and recharged to the customer. How can you done QuickBooks? Correct answer: create $0 account on the first line, enter a negative value 1200 followed by positive expense line 400 each associated with a customer and mark billable. Which customization could be done by vendor list to help identify the duplicates? Filter for the last name. Group by zip is correct answer. What is true about merging account on chart of account? Correct answer: sub accounts can only be merged if they have the same parent account. Why might QuickBooks Online stop you from inactivating a general ledger account? Correct answer is account has active sub account. The balance sheet account with an open balance was made inactive. What filter do you use to find old outstanding transactions in the register? Correct answer: reconcile status is equal to not reconcile. Your client has decided to use journal entry as of year end to write off small accounts receivable balance. What is downside of this method? Correct answer: while the tech year end balance sheet profit and loss will be correct, but those same reports on any given date before the year end will likely be incorrect. Invoice date. Which statement is true about using deposit feature in QuickBooks Online? Entering amount and deposit field on an invoice enable the deposit to field. Using sign in to review your QuickBooks Online company file for the prior period, you need to prepare a set of management reports when reviewing the open invoices report. What is the most efficient way to get all the transactions for the both sets of the customer and the record? The correct answer is added the incorrect customer display name to exactly match the correct customer name and merge. Which pair of account will QuickBooks Online allow you to merge? Correct answer is office and office expenses. Client operating an accrual basis has been received the payment screen to record the payment on the account customer before just jobs completed. A financial period end steps should be taken to account for this credit balance within accounts receivable. Correct answer: create a journal entry to debit receivable and credit liability account within balance sheet. Once saved, journal entry should be reversed at the beginning of next period. The statement is true about displaying open client retainers. Correct answer: creating the client retainers report. Start with balance sheet. Invoice says when a client returns the saved customized retainer report. It is 150 pages long, even though client is pretty sure no customer have any deposit outstanding. Which two situation might cause the long report? Correct answer: the customized report is not filtered by cleared filter, uncleared status. The client is not up to date on reconciling customer deposit liability account. Client is setting up a business, but she has not set up their business bank account yet, but they need to record the business expenses paid personally on contribution. How can they record this transaction? By using a dollar expense account, entering the vendor name in the pay field, entering the amount in the expense account as a positive and owner contribution as a negative. A client has several suppliers they purchase their material from, and most of suppliers require the part of all payments be made at the time of order. You advise your client to set up prepayments account that can be reconciled each month. How should this be set up? Correct answer: set up asset account called prepayment. Which two things are involved in creating a report to track the deposit by vendor using the current asset account? Correct answer is filter by cleared, status of uncleared, set dates to all. A Clients pay 60% down payment for the product purchased from the overseas. They take up to 6 months to arrive. He just creating a bill, paying 60%. He has now hired bookkeeper. Which of these steps you need to include in order to run a vendor deposit outstanding report? Correct answer: create an other asset current asset account to track the vendor deposits. How do you investigate how long there has been problem with negative inventory for a specific item? Correct answer is run the inventory valuation detailed report. How should you recommend that a prepayment be recorded? Set up a vendor for prepayment account and post the initial payment against the account. These are the summary of the question which I took in an exam. These are all summary of the all 14 or 15 questions. You may also just view them. So that's all for today. If you need any help, you may visit my website abidfinancials.com, YouTube channel Abid Financials, or you may leave me an email at my this email address, or WhatsApp me, message me, or call me on this number. I shall be quick available to resolve your queries and answer your questions. Refer to your friends, subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching this video. See you in next hour section video. Thank you. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.